Engineering family, you've seen us have lots of fun with water. We've had dunk tank battles with Smalls and Bat Boy Ryan. We've made giant tubs of slime. Ooh, that looks like fun. We've gone headfirst down giant slip and slides. We've gone under the sea and seen all types of colorful fish. We've jumped into swimming pools, some with even giant inflatable swans, and even in slow motion. But the most important thing is, water is life. Did you know 1 in 10 people don't have access to clean drinking water? Dirty water can contain parasites, funguses, and bacteria. This can lead to sickness, stunting in growth, and even may cause people to die. That's why we've partnered with Teamwater to help raise $40 million so people all around the world can gain access to clean water. Did you know donating just $1 can give one person access to clean water for 1 year? And donating $20 can give people access to clean water for decades. While most people in the United States do have access to clean water, we're going to show you ways to purify water so it can be safe for you to drink. In some countries, this is the only type of water they have access to drink. The first way you can purify water is through filtration, through this filtration pump.
So you put one end in the water.
And then you start pumping.
And then clean water
goes into the bottle.
And then this will filter it enough that you can actually drink it, right?
Right. Using an approved filtration pump, it makes it safe to drink the water. This is our filtration pump. How it works is you put this side into the water.
And it's got like a little bit of a filter right here, so no rocks or anything gets in there to jam the tube, right?
Yep, and then you start pumping.
And you pump in, and the water gets drawn in through the tube.
And then it goes through the filter.
It gets forced through the filter, right? It fills up.
And then clean water comes out this end.
And this is the side that you drink out of, right?
Yep. Dirty water goes in and clean water comes out.
Yeah, through this filtration. So this would be something that you would carry while like hiking or like backpacking and stuff. It's not necessarily something you would want to have for your entire family.
Yeah.
It's too small.
Here's another method for filtering water. This is a filtration straw. It's kind of like the filtration pump, but instead you put it in the water and you suck through it like a straw.
That's right. So it goes into the water. Now, would you want to drink that water normally?
No.
Look at it. It's pretty dirty, isn't it?
That's why we have the filtration straw.
That's right. And so you put it in, and all through here, there's like special types of paper that will
filter
the water and keep all the bacteria, viruses, and dirt out. And then when you get the water here at the top, it's nice and clean.
Yep. Here we can see dirty water going through 2 HEPA filters and coming out as clean water, just like our filter straw.
So, assistant, why would you use this? What's a good use for a filtration straw?
Well, maybe you're out hiking and you drank all your clean water and you see a stream, so you have to use this.
Yeah, if you don't have access to it, like in an emergency, right?
Yeah.
Now, how many people do you think that would work for?
1.
Maybe 2.
Not a family.
Not a family, that's right. So again, it's why Teamwater has to raise $40 million to provide clean drinking water.
Yep.
So we've seen one method, filtration. Let's see the next method of purifying water.
Okay. The next method is using chemicals.
So that is some dirty water, assistant.
Yes, and we have these tablets that we're going to put in that will purify the water.
Now, assistant, it's important for people to realize this just kills the stuff in the water. It doesn't make it clear.
Yes.
So you've not actually filtered the water. You've just killed the organisms inside. And a lot of times with the chemical method, it doesn't taste really well. So we put our 2 tablets in and we would shake it for about a half hour. Can you imagine having to shake a bottle of water for a half hour
that's a long time.
Just to drink it? And so when you're done, and look, it's changing the color of it too, because like the color of those tablets.
Turning more yellow.
Now we have other tablets that help get rid of the color and some of the taste, but it won't do anything at all to get rid of the dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
That would require
filtration.
So we're not going to have the assistant drink these. So again, assistant, $1 provides somebody with clean drinking water for how long?
1 year.
1 year. And it would prevent them from having to do things like this. So this is the second method of purifying water. Let's show everyone the third.
Okay. This next method seems to be the most popular one. It's called the filter and boil. So the first step is you get your filter paper and you fold it into fourths. You unfold it and you make a funnel. Just like that. Now what you do is you put it into your cup, on top of your cup like this, and you can pour your dirty water in.
Look how dirty that water is. Look at that. That's some dirty, dirty, dirty water. And you can see the water dripping out is what?
Clear.
It's clear. But this type of filter doesn't get rid of the bacteria, parasites, and funguses that might be in the water. And for that, you need to do what?
Boil.
You gotta boil your water. So this way, unlike the chemical method, it doesn't have any bad taste, right?
Right.
Assistant, on TV shows, you'll see people using things like their shirts and socks and things like that to do the filtering. They might not have filter paper, but they use some other things that are cloth in order to make their own filter.
And then they boil it.
And then they boil it. Okay, let's show. We'll run all that water through it, and then we'll boil it, okay?
Okay. Here's our filtered water. So now we're going to pour it into this bowl on a hot plate. But you could also use a campfire.
It just has to boil, which is 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius.
And now we wait.
And you might want to look up where you're at and how long you need to actually let the water boil for, right?
Right.
Different types of pathogens take different amount of time before they're all killed.
Our water has started to boil, but you probably need to leave it for at least 5 to 30 minutes, and then you're going to want to let it cool down.
Yeah, drinking boiling water is not a lot of fun, is it?
Nope.
And 5 to 30 minutes is usually enough time to kill all the bacteria, funguses, parasites, and other things that might be living in the water.
Yeah.
And then you've got clean water to drink. But that's not a great way to get water every day, is it?
No. Here in the United States, we take clean water for granted. But in some economically disadvantaged countries, finding clean water is difficult. That's why we partnered with Teamwater. Have your parents check the description to find ways to give so we can reach our goal of $40 million to give people all around the world access to clean water.